Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you guys are having a wonderful and cheerful Christmas day. Today is a very, very special reaction video. Today, we are going to be doing a Patreon request. Konoha's Crimson Fox on the $20 sub tier has asked me to react to my favorite singer of all time. Not an easy request. Because there's not a lot of good HD videos out there on the live performance. There are a few. Um However, I kind of wanted to find the perfect video for me, not so much as, like official music videos, stuff with clarity and the best sound and all that stuff. I wanted something that has like a very, very special meaning in terms of the actual performance. So I actually picked a very, very old video. In fact, this live performance video is from 1986. I was only 2 years old uh, when this concert happened. So yeah. By the way, before we get to that reaction, again, Merry Christmas. Hope you guys are having a good one. Tell me in the comment section, who is your favorite singer, favorite singers, favorite band, favorite musical artists? And tell me when was the first time you connected to that singer? What kind of impact did they have on you in your life? Um, what kind of influence did they have on you? Did they become a hero? Did you connect with them because their music was great? Did you connect with them because the more you got to know them as a person, that you decided that, you want to be more like them? Let me know. I'm very curious because for me, there's been many, many great singers out there. You know, the very, very first music genre that I fell in love with was reggae. Being from Hawaii, or island music. There's you know Hawaiian music where there's actual Hawaiian language used in it, and then there's island music, which is kind of like a uh, Hawaiian style music, but with English, with English lyrics, with a very very heavy influence on like the reggae sound or Jawaiian music. We just call it island music nowadays. Um, you know, I guess we are all the product of our current environment. Me being from Hawaii, reggae and Hawaiian music and island music was heavily, you know, influenced on the radio stations, and just from your immediate surroundings. So, the first one came to mind was like Bob Marley and all that stuff, or many of the artists native here to Hawaii, but actually, there was someone that I became very, very, very fond of when I was young. In fact, when I saw this guy perform, it was like a random video store. I believe it was Blockbuster Video. You guys remember Blockbuster Video? And Tower Records right next door. You guys remember Tower Records too? Um, right next to each other. There was a a TV that was playing MTV. And I believe they showed who was it? It was Black Sabbath. And the lead singer at that time was Ronnie James Dio, who's been a frontman in a good amount of bands, you know? Dio, you know, Rainbow, of course, you know, he was headman for Black Sabbath as well. And this guy, to me, when the first time I heard him, not on a studio album, it was a live, it was on MTV. And I believe the song was called Last in Line. Last in Line was the very, very first hard rock, heavy metal music track I've ever heard of in my entire life. And when I was just tripping out, I was maybe like 10, 11, 12. I was just tripping out. I was like, "Whoa, what is this?" You know, my friends were like, "My mom said this is the devil's music. We're not allowed to listen to it." Yeah, even in Hawaii back in the day, we had that. You know, hard rock, heavy metal's devil music. Whoa, only devil worshippers. Blah 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 blah. I mean, that was, you know, that's how it was back then in the early '90s, right? Early to mid '90s. So, you know, it's kind of like a secret listening. You know, my friends and I were like sixth, seventh, eighth grade. We're like, you know, going on Kazaa or LimeWire. You just downloading terrible MP3s of, uh, you know, Dio, Rainbow, Black Sabbath, even the Ozzy Osbourne Black Sabbath as well. Um, but the moment I set my eyes and my ears on Ronnie James Dio, to me, nobody else comes close. I mean, there's certain, to this day, there are people that are one level below him, you know? It's subjective, okay? You may not like Ronnie James Dio's sound, but I know many, 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 many people do. So, today, for Christmas, I wanted to share my favorite singer, Ronnie James Dio. Ronnie was, by stature, he was a tiny man. He was a tiny dude. But his voice was like a titan. Okay? He was a giant vocally. The way that he is able to command the stage, any stage that he's on. You know, most singers nowadays, they rely on the live crowd, the audience, to give them energy, right? Dio is one of those few performers on stage that he himself gives you, the audience, the energy to get into the show with his body movements, hand gestures, mannerisms, facial expressions. He was very theatrical. Ronnie James Dio was very theatrical. He commanded your presence. He gave you energy, the crowd, and then you gave it back to him. Not many people could do that, even to this day. And I spent a whole week trying to find the perfect video clip. Not in terms of quality in sound and video, but something that's in here. Something that's in here. Something that you will watch over and over and over and never get sick of it. Never get sick of it. You guys have that music video, right? Or you guys have that clip, maybe on Betamax or VHS, right? I found something, Again, I was only 2 years old. This was live in 1986. This is I guess you could say a 3-piece track. What's that word I'm using for? Not ensemble. It's another word. Anyway, it's Last in Line, Children of the Sea, and Holy Diver. 3 legendary songs. Truth be told, I really wanted to react to We Rock, and Rock and Roll Children, and Don't Talk to Strangers. But I feel like these 3 songs is the perfect combo, and the way that they change up in between. So, without further ado, let's transition over to the reaction. And let's check out Dio, Last in Line, Children of the Sea, Holy Diver, live, 1986. Let's go. By the way, I added a sharpen filter, and I turned up the color intensity by 25% for this, okay? So it looks better on the stream, because this is an old 360p video VHS rip. So without further ado, Merry Christmas. Let's watch this beautiful work of art. Let's go.
Where I laugh without a tear, hope without a fear. We are coming. Oh!
Just watch him. Just watch him. Watch how he commands your presence. Look at that. Look how powerful he is for a tiny guy. Man.
She lies from the east. It's the angel of abuse. The answer lies between the good and the bad. We search for the truth. We die upon the truth. The thrill of just a chase. It's worth the pain. We know for the first time. If we're evil, only mind, lost in life. We're lost in life.
Alright, they're gonna transition into the next song. Look at him go. Legendary mustache right there, man.
You've been down oh so long, where the sun never shines. Someone out there wants to get a piece of what's yours and all of mine. Yeah.
Look at that. Just exquisite.
Gotta look out. Oh, slow it down. Yeah. Say look out. Spinning round, 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 round. Look out. You're just children of the sea. Oh, me. Look out.
They don't go through the whole holy diver in this one.
Holy diver, you've been down too long in the midnight sea. Oh, what's becoming of me? Ride the tiger, you can see his stripes, but you know he's clean. Oh, don't you see what I mean? Gotta get away, holy diver. Yeah.
Ooh.
Got shiny diamonds, like the eyes of a captain of black and blue. Something is coming for you. Race through the morning, you can hide in the sun till you see the light. We will pray, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright.
Transition back to last in line for the end.
We're off to the witch. We may never get home. Down upon the cross, with a throne before the toss. You can release yourself. The only way is down. We know for the first time. If we're even only by lasting light, with a lasting light, lasting light, you're lasting light. See how we shine, shine on. We're a ship without a soul, the cold without the woe, a laugh without a tear, the fall without the near. We're the lasting light, lasting light, lasting light. See how we shine.
Just God tier performance. That's it. That's Dio. Ronnie James Dio himself. You guys notice 1986 again. I was only 2 years old when this concert was live. You see this. You see this crowd right here. They're just going at it, just full of emotion the whole way. You guys ever been to a concert today? Even some of the best metal bands Go to any metal festival, okay? Any concert, okay? There's only like half energy. Half energy. I mean, truth be told, I think 2018 was like the last uh metal festival I went to. I think it was in Fort Myers. And you guys know what I'm talking about, right? It's you got drink in one hand, you got your cell phone in the other hand, and they're doing this. They're just going, ooh, here, oh my drink. I gotta get the good shot right here. Yeah, and I mean, come on, really? Today's. I'm not just saying it's like that for every rock concert, any concert, K-pop, country, hip hop. Like have you guys seen the crowds at Rolling Loud this year? A couple of months ago, just a bunch of guys just doing this, and then doing this. They're just doing this. And the cameras, the live stream, even Coachella, they're just, people are just glued to their phone, doing this, shooting, trying to get live footage the wrong way. Um, just terrible, terrible. I missed when concerts was you connecting with the performance and the performance, and the artist connecting with you, the crowd, having that intimate relationship, you know. Now it's just people just show up because of you know how popular somebody is, and they just don't care. They don't get into the music anymore. Anyway, I digress. Thank you guys so much for watching. Um, Again, Merry Christmas, and I hope you guys stay safe. And I will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget, comment down below who is your favorite singer, and tell me how they have impacted your life. And I don't know, maybe even share a link to not don't share any links, because I'm not sure if the bot I have on my channel is gonna nerf it to all hell. But um yeah, tell me who your favorite singer is and the song, and I'll go look it up, and I'll check it out, because I'm very interested to see uh who your favorite musical artist is, and the story that goes behind how you connected with them. Just like how I briefly shared how I became connected, and how Ronnie James Dio is a hero to me in my life. So again, enjoy the holidays, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.